Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Washington Huskies and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Huskies head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Hits inside, it's Dickens. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Lewis. Right side, it's Reynolds. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here's Lewis to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Making the adjustment.
Sweet. Go.
3rd down from the gun, Lewis. He rifles one deep down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series, taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
Driven back. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Lewis. Turning it on. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, Every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Got the first down. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Washington. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. All over him immediately.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Lewis fires to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Oh, lack of concentration that time by the receiver. If he catches it, it's going to be a first down. You just have to look that ball in. Do what you do every single day in practice. In your sleep, that's a bad break for the offense early.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Booster.
Quarterback changing the play. Lewis from the gun on third down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Williams. Got a man. It's Carr. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Williams looking for a man. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Rides to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Play action with Lewis. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And I just think he put too much zip on the ball. I mean, he threw that thing hard, but led him a little bit too much, and the receiver really didn't have a chance to make a play.
Long way to go on second down.
Check. 1852, soldier. 1852, soldier.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They need a huge play on third and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. From the gun on third down, Lewis. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Washington is ready to go back on the attack. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Williams, buying time to his right. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Williams will pass. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Williams to throw for it on fourth. Gets rid of it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. There he goes. The 30. Powers through. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line to pick the return, and the offense will be threatening.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Out wide right, it's Dickens. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Lewis to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Commodores! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Williams. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Out wide left, it's James. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The give on fourth. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, if you needed any evidence that this coaching staff trusts their big offensive line, you saw it right there. Fourth down, they go for it deep in their own end, and it pays off.
Come on. Don't you think they thought it was third down?
Somebody on the sidelines got some explaining to do, but he's breathing a lot easier now that they were able to pick it up.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, Tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Third down from the gun, Williams. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody they
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Defense in press coverage. They'll go with Washington. Shakes off the defender. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
And I tell you what, it makes it really hard defensively when you have to play 4 downs every time. Like, your goal is to get the fourth down so you can get off the field. When they go for it on fourth down and having so much success, now the play count's starting to roll up there. It's so hard to stop offenses that continue to go for it on fourth down.
Now Washington uses this third timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's Williams to throw. Unleashes one. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. One more snap coming before halftime. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 21 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Wolverines, engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Timed him perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to...
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. They'll go with Washington. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Huskies. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final touch, courtesy of that 76-yard sprint to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throwing, Lewis. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. The run inside. It's Phillips. Stopped right there. The Commodores moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Right side, it's Abrams. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Pulls it in, it's Abrams. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Commodores are rolling down the field. On the run, it's Phillips. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Commodores, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Lewis. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop.
You can't give points away
when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Still running at the 40. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. And that one will put him up here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board.
21.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. On the ground, it's Phillips. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Lewis to throw.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
From the gun, it's Phillips. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He's changing the play. Lewis to throw. That's caught. It's Dickens. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
That one comes out hot down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the double. Finds a crease, it's Carr. Crosses to 35. Turns it on at midfield. He's loose. Inside the... He is in! Touchdown, Huskies! They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing, Lewis. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Oh, pressure's coming. Now he's looking into the middle. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Lewis. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Husky. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Keep it on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Leaves it in his belly. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Play fake, Lewis. Throws for the tight end. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Lewis swings it out to the flat. He breaks a tackle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I know this football game is over, but...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Motion from the wideout. The give on 4th down. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Maybe a crease. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Takes the handoff. It's Carr. Pass to 6. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.